Today marks 3 days since the deadline for public officials to disclose their assets has passed, and today our Janaea Noel Ferguson got an update from authorities on the level of compliance.
Since the Public Disclosure Act was enacted in 1979, no public official has ever been fined or charged for breach. This despite decades of gross non-compliance. Head of the Public Disclosure Commission, Myles LaRota, said, however, that things may change as Prime Minister Dr. the Honorable Hubert Minnis has been adamant about ensuring that those elected to office remain transparent and accountable. But as of Friday, LaRota said there are some MPs and senators who've yet to disclose.
The final numbers we don't know because we had another day. I would have spoken to individuals who were mandated to disclose, and I know that they're outstanding because they would have spoken to me and given certain undertakings that their declarations would be in on Friday.
Now, he noted the reluctance of spouses that may have attributed to the missed deadline, but LaRota said the law prescribes that this information be given. The commission chair said that there is a growing demand from the public for transparency, especially from public officials. Some, he said, may have been multiple offenders and have simply refused.
These individuals who are blatant and flagrant with regards to their dismissiveness of their declarations. It could be that nothing ever happened in the past, so why pay attention? I can't speak to their intention or reasoning. I could just look at the facts, and you look at the years that individuals did not declare, and you could form your own opinion.
Now, LaRota said the public would be surprised to know that there are far less public officials whose assets have decreased since entering public life.
I could speak of individuals who would have been, I would say, comfortable, and you look at the same disclosure statements 5 years later and you see a great reduction, and we can only say the information that's provided before us. And I don't think that the bank will give us a statement that no bank officer is going to lie. Another thing you have to take into consideration also is that how would that wealth be increased? It's not always nefarious or ill-gotten. You have situations, a lot of these politicians or senior civil servants could have inherited the increase from family members.
Now, to improve the process, the recommendations were made in a Mosaic report conducted in 2015, sponsored by the Organization of American States, that he believes will not only strengthen the Commission's role, but ensure that there would be no running away from the law.
Basically, the Commission is, and I say this all the time, a toothless tiger. We have been relegated to writing letters. There are individuals in the public, some of them in the media, believe that the Commission have the ability to gazette these declarations. That's far from the truth. We would inspect the declarations and then send to the Cabinet Office to be gazetted.
LaRota said if the recommendations from the report are taken into consideration and implemented, it will certainly change the way we do business in the Bahamas. Janaea Noel Ferguson, ZNS Network News.